Hey there, my friend. This is Jerome Shaw, video log 002. Video log 002, Jerome Shaw, seeing without eyes, seeing beyond sight, developing mind sight, developing the inner vision, and I decided to do it in the rising as I was wearing a sleep mask last night, going to sleep, listening to affirmations and, mentally reprogramming. And then as I woke up and I clicked Siri in my iPhone and I said, "Hey, what time is it?" And Siri was like, "It's like 7:30 or something." And I said, "Okay, I think I can do an hour and 15. That'll just be like 8:45." So I was like, "Okay, let me just put on the blindfold and just do an hour and 15. I did an hour and 10 yesterday, so I'll do an hour and 15 today." So that's what I did. And it was surprisingly easy. Now, I did doze off once or twice, or I think I did, sitting in the chair. And that's okay. They say that's okay if you doze off, it's all right. But, with your eyes open in the mask, you're not seeing anything. So it's like your mind doesn't have much to hold on to. You know what I mean? So this is really like learning a new language. I'm starting to become more and more fascinated. And I think at a certain point, well, I did see a flash. There was a flash of white light. And at a certain point, I feel like I might have remote viewed something. I don't even want to question it. I feel like I did go somewhere because I found myself standing in a kitchen of my old a house in Charleston, South Carolina, one of my grandmother's houses. And I was standing there and I seen a light and I just had this feeling I was there. You know? I had this feeling like this is not a dream. Like I'm here right now. So it's very interesting. Um, Also, certain things start to pop up, certain images. I'm actually pretty thankful right now that I haven't been playing video games in a while because I'm sure that I'd be playing video games in my head, in my mind. Because when you're in darkness, certain images start to pop up in the mind and just, it's like you're playing out things in your mind. Um, Places you've been, things you've done, things you've watched, right? And so, yeah, I was just getting different feelings. Also, as you can hear, there's noise in the background. So there was a lot more noise when I started. And I was just allowing it to become part of the experience, part of the meditation. I started out in meditation. I did some back bending, like an asana. I did some back bending, opening myself up. I did some breath work. I went over here, I played the flute. And I did all this in darkness. I went and I used the restroom in darkness, everything I'm doing in darkness, So I'm just remembering where everything is and just feeling. I also did some jump roping in the dark, and I did some shadow boxing in the dark, So it's very interesting the things that you start to do to just keep your mind busy, keep occupied. There's a quote by Blaise Pascal that says, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit by himself in a room alone." So all of our problems stem from our inability to sit by ourselves in a room alone. Can you imagine? So I started to get that feeling actually, because what starts out uncomfortable ends up comfortable. It's like the slight edge, you know? What starts off like, I really don't want to do this, ends up like, oh, I don't want to stop doing this. I want to keep doing this. And then by that time, the bell rang. You know, the alarm said it's been an hour and 15. I'm like, dang, already? You know, but at first, time was moving so slow, you know, just creeping. But then by the time the timer goes off, it's like, already? Like, dang, that was fast. So it's just a weird, not weird. It's very interesting. I'm straying away from words like weird and strange. It's a curious time distortion. You know, it's very interesting the way that time sorts of warps and gets interesting, very interesting. So I'm very enthused, encouraged to continue this mindsight journey to see what I see. This has been Video Log 002, Jerome Shaw, Mindsight series, where we are learning how to see without eyes. See you on the next one. Thank you for listening.